What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. Week number 5. We got the 3-1 Charm City Charizards taking on the fellow 3-1 Chicago Slowkings, aka Vlad the Man. Check him out on YouTube. Link to his channel will be down below. You can check out his perspective of many of his battles and other fun stuff. Charm City bringing their relatively standard team here. We see the great Tusk, Hydreigon, who they just picked up this week in a trade with Vero Beach, Florges, Lokix, Vaporeon, and Flapple, who they've become a big fan of. Chicago bringing Garchomp, Tyranitar, Tauros-Aqua breed, Espeon, Revavroom, and Dunsparce. That annoying Dunsparce with the glare and the headbutt and all the stuff. They send out Espeon and Lokix comes out, so a good lead for Charm City. Could definitely perhaps see a terastallization here for Espeon. U-turn would probably have been the safer move, but we're going to see the terastallization right off the bat. Slowkings going with the Terra Fire. Lokix with the first impression, still going to do huge damage. Almost enough for the knockout. Terra Blast, though, should be able to clean up Lokix here. So an aggressive Terra takes out Lokix, but now Charm City can basically go into whatever they want here. They could also go... Vaporeon's pretty safe. Should be able to survive everything. Ooh, they're going to go into the Great Tusk. Now, that is a bit of a risk. Espeon, of course, being the Psychic type. Could be Choice Specs, though. So, no, it's going to go for the Psychic. This might get the knockout here on Great Tusk. Yeah, it does. So, yeah, not the best switch in there for Charm City. Really throwing away their Great Tusk. I mean, you got Scarf Hydreigon, you got Flapple with Sucker Punch, you got Vaporeon that can take a hit. Florges could definitely take a hit. Like, basically, they just chose the worst option that they could. And they're going to have to stick with that, losing 2 of their stronger Pokemon right off the bat to this Espeon. They're going to go with the Hydro Pump, which they are holding Wide Lens for some reason. But that's still a little risky instead of just going for the safe Ice Beam. Ice Beam would have been able to get the KO here. They're going to go with the Hydro Pump. Will connect. Not doing too much, though, to Dunsparce. Dunsparce, of course, going to be looking to get off a bunch of glares for sure. They pour on with the Ice Beam. Looking for a lucky freeze. Doesn't get it. The glare will paralyze Vaporeon. Dunsparce with the Roost. Could see another... Oh, goes for the headbutt. With Serene Grace, this is a pretty high chance to either flinch or paralyze. Yeah, this is what Dunsparce does. Dunsparce is at least relatively low, that Charm City should be able to get the KO after. They keep wanting to click that Yawn. I would have swapped back to Hydro Pump just because you want to try and get a little more damage. But we do see the Paraflinch taking out Vaporeon there. Gonna go into Flapple. Flapple doesn't get the KO, though. So now we're going to see another Glare come out. They have Lumberry on the Florges. That might have been the better move there. That's what I assume Lumberry's for, is to stop this paralysis shenanigans. Dunsparce is probably going to roost here, to be honest. So the... Oh, swaps out. Going into Revavroom. Revavroom, of course, able to resist a lot of these attacks. Poison Jab, knocking out Flapple. Showing the Life Orb there. Revavroom going to switch out yet again. Bringing in Tyranitar. Charm City going for the terrestrialization. Hair of Fire. Flamethrower. Not going to do much to Tyranitar, especially in the sand. Tyranitar so bulky, already resisting. Hydreigon, of course. The Choice Scarf. Going to have to swap out here. Going to Florges. The question only remains, will Chicago be able to get the 6-0 here? Tyranitar taking the Moonblast, but again, so bulky, not doing much. Another Rock Slide connects that will knock out Florges. Yeah, sloppy game one from Charm City. Really just kind of throwing away Lokix and Great Tusk right away there. Because Lokix is a really good counter to Tyranitar. And obviously Great Tusk being one of the best Pokemon in competitive singles right now. Not being able to use that to any benefit really hurts. So we'll have to see if Charm City can make any adjustments going into game number 2. But Chicago definitely had their number here in game number 1. See the teams getting prepared here for game number 2. See if Charm City can tighten up their play. They've had quite a roller coaster of a season. Just some real sloppy games. We saw them lose via toxic spikes early in the season when they had many chances to rapid spin them away and never did. I think that actually happened a couple times. And then we see this one just a little sloppy at the beginning and couldn't overcome that. And Chicago's been playing well. They took their first loss of the season last week against Boston. But they do find themselves at 3-1 here and up 1 game against Charm City, as we see Hydreigon and Garchomp here. Hydreigon, of course, with the Choice Scarf. But if Garchomp has the Choice Scarf, could also get the knockout. Ooh. So Garchomp getting the Draco. Going down there. So a different start for Charm City. Getting the kill that they wanted early. Now, of course, logging yourself into Draco does mean that Chicago will be able to send out whatever Pokemon they want. We're going to see Tauros. Interesting choice. Hydreigon could stay in and just get another big Draco Meteor off if they wanted. They do have to worry about the body press here. Florges is a good choice to go in. And Great Tusk also. As long as it's not like Wave Crash, should be able to take any hit from Tauros pretty well. Vaporeon's going to come in though. Gonna be a close combat. Huge damage. Jeez. I think that... Listen, I think Charm City plays their Vaporeon awfully. Like, they just never put, like, much bulk into it from my perspective, but... yeah, and this probably won't kill Tauros. It's so bulky. Tauros gonna swap out, though, actually. Into Revavroom. We're going to see a Terrestrialization here onto Revavroom. Terra Flying. That is actually worse because of the Tinted Lens ability. This U-turn is going to do quite a bit. Yeah, Tinted Lens, you do not resist. So the Steel Poison typing actually still gives you the resist because it's a quad resist. Terra Blast flying, though, getting the knockout, so maybe when you see them Terrestrialize flying, you should not bring out your Grass type. Another misplay for Charm City. But they're going to bring Lokix back out. The first impression is pretty obvious, so they should probably just U-turn out here again. As to not give Slowkings the momentum. But there's not much that wants to come in on first impression, so it's probably okay. Does get the knockout into Revavroom. Like, Tauros might be faster here than Lokix. It's definitely a possibility. I expect that's what we'll see come in. Yup. And now with no Vaporeon, they don't really have a water resist. They have Hydreigon, but that's a little tricky. They could definitely try to U-turn out here again, though. This looks like a choice band set. So whatever they switch out is going to take a pretty big wave crash, I assume. Could also be a close combat coming out. They're going to go into Florges. Goes with a Raging Bull. Usually, ooh. Just doing so much damage. It's really fascinating how the Aqua Tauros plays offensively, while the Blaze Tauros plays more defensively. I'm going to bring the Choice Scarf Hydreigon back out. Tauros is going to switch out. Probably going into Tyranitar. Yep. Tyranitar could still take quite a bit from this Draco Meteor. Could be Assault Vest, though. It definitely did not take a lot from Lavis. Yeah, that definitely looks Assault Vest. It looks like Special Defensive Tyranitar to me. Ooh, big Ice Punch, doing some nice damage to Great Tusk. Tyranitar's gonna swap out. Tauros coming back out. Gonna get that Intimidate off. Great Tusk probably going to get knocked out here. Tauros with the Aqua Jet, thanks to the -1 defense, guarantees the knockout. Probably should have gone back into Hydreigon and then maybe doubled back into Great Tusk. I think could have been an interesting play. We're going to see the Terrestrialization for Charm City. Going with a Terra Bug. Now this is, again, Choice Band Tauros, so the first impression will go first. The +2 priority. We'll get the knockout. Slowkings already used their Terra, so they don't have the Terra Fire on Espeon. Lokix can definitely U-turn here. Lokix has the ability to bring this back. They should not Sucker Punch. That is a horrible move. They should not Facade. That is a horrible move. They should click U-turn and save Lokix for the endgame, because Lokix can beat... okay, and they kind of just threw it away here, because that's going to do literal 0, and then they're going to get glared. So, thanks for watching. This is a game over now. I love watching just awful plays from Charm City, week in and week out. Finally get a U-turn out. But at this point, I don't even know if Dunsparce can be broken through here. Big crit there. Gonna just have to go for the Draco, but we'll see the Tyranitar come back in. But again, the Lokix being paralyzed and Terrestrialized really really hurts their chance there. Tyranitar will most likely be able to clean this up. Gotta get like a critical hit probably. Not gonna happen though. Rock Slide gets a knockout onto Hydreigon. Lokix has the potential to get a knockout here if it can get off a first impression. But as we know, it is glared, And it is paralyzed. And the Rock Slide hits, and that will be game! The Chicago Slowkings defeating the Charm City Charizards 2-0 with a little help from Charm City themselves for sure. We'll have to see though. Like I said, Charm City is a roller coaster, so next week they might surprise us. But as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more Draft League content. Leave a like on the video. And stay classy, Society.